Hi everyone, we will be learning how to create a website using HTML and CSS. So our objective for the unit is how to create an interactive website using HTML5 and CSS codes to a professional standard or to a professional workplace standard. That's what I expect from each and every one of you. Some of you, I want you to create an interactive responsive website using HTML5, CSS, jQuery, JavaScript and other codes. By the way, this video is targeted at my students. So for today, everyone, I want you to be able to create a structure for the HTML web page, add text and pictures, actually one picture to be specific, yeah. But knowing how to add a picture and a text. Some of you will use CSS to actually format and create style for the web page. By the way, you can download Notepad++ from this website. Also on your Google Classroom, I will provide you with a link for downloading Sublime Text 3, especially those of you who are going to be nominated for the competition. I would like you to also download the Sublime Text 3. Alright. By the way, you can use those websites. I need you to use those websites. Especially, I want you to use W3 Schools. It is the best resource anyone can use. The people you see creating websites, the people you see making videos about HTML and CSS usually use it as a reference. Yeah, it is the best resource. Khan Academy is very good, but it is created based on W3 Schools. I have my own collection of resources here in this website and in my Google Classroom. But again, you need to make sure you use the best resource, which is the W3 Schools. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We are going to type the HTML from scratch and also the style. So first I'm going to make sure I have the folder. Let me delete this file so that I start from scratch. Alright, so I have a picture here of Shannon. I hope it is of a good quality picture. Oh, it is too small. I think let me get the other one. Maybe this one is better. Yeah, this is better. So I'll use this one. Alright, so I'll close this page. Okay, and we will start everything. So you learn how to save, you learn how to create it. We have the folder. I've called it demo here, and I have the picture saved there. Okay, so the new page, yeah, I need to create a new page, and I need to save it. This is how you save. You click on File, Save As. You change to Hypertext Markup Language. You browse and find that folder. I can copy inside here, copy the path to it, and point to it, and then I can save it first. I need to save it first because if I don't save it, it's not, Notepad++, it's not going to know it is a web page, so it's not going to help me with the different colorings. So this is a blank web page saved. Yeah, the page I have done. Alright, so this is blank web page. I need to type first the doctype HTML. We type that to make sure we say we are using HTML5. We type that to say we are using HTML5, and then after that I type the first tag HTML, That is the first very important tag. By the way, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So that's where the HTML starts. Oh, it's if you see, it's blue, and I need to finish it with a forward slash HTML. All right, and so together the start tag and the finishing tag, they are called element, and it's called element, but just the start tag or the end tag, they are known as a tag. Okay, so the HTML contains two parts. It contains head and I'm closing the head here, and it contains also a body. So I need to start the start tag for the body and the end tag, so together it becomes an element, right? So you need to know the difference between tag and element. There would be a question coming soon about tags and elements on your Google Classroom plus on Kahoot, so be ready. So we are putting the structure inside the head. What do we include? Okay, inside the head we need to include the title. So the title will start like this and will finish like this. Yeah, and I'm gonna put the title, the Eritrean Canadian Shannon Abada. Okay, all right, good. So we have done the title. Let's check it if it actually displays the title. Launch in Internet Explorer. Oh, it is empty. The title is not showing because the title is meant to be only for browsing softwares and search engines. Remember that. So let's put the structures for the organs for the body. The first one is header. So these are containers we put first. Yeah. And we are going to include a section. Yeah. And a footer. So how many containers have I included? 3 of them. So I'm gonna have a header, a section, and a footer. Okay. All right. So inside the header, I'm gonna have, in this case, the heading. So H1 is used to create the heading element, H1 tag, starting tag, and finishing tag with a forward slash. Okay, so we have the heading. Let's save it, file save, and let's check it, launch in the Internet Explorer. So we have the heading. Okay, section. Inside the section, usually you would have a heading, a paragraph, a picture. Today we have the header written in the header section, so we are going to write just a paragraph using p tag. We need to start p tag and finish, right? And we need to write the paragraph. I'm gonna cheat the paragraph from the other web page I created earlier to save time. So I'm gonna place it here. Alright, so we have the paragraph inside here. So far we have the heading and the paragraph. Let's check. Run, launch in Internet Explorer. Okay, so we have done the web page with a heading and the paragraph. Okay, so let's say we want to insert the image. What tag do we use? So after the paragraph tag, to insert the image we use img src equal and the file I want to insert, the picture file, is this one. So I'll copy it from here. I don't want to get it wrong. Okay, and I'm going to provide alternative text in case the picture is not displayed, or for blind people who may not be able to see the picture, we have to provide them alternative text. You need to research about alternative text, how it helps to make the web page more accessible. Okay. Okay, and we can close it like this. Okay, let's leave this one out. Okay, so file, save, run, launch in Internet Explorer. Okay, so we have now the web page with a heading, a paragraph, and the picture. All right, so next is I need to place the footer here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I want the copyright symbol. So for that, and copy, right? And copy, and also I can write that. I can write the date 2018. All right, let's see. Save, run, launch in Internet Explorer. Okay. Oh, we don't want that for it to be here. So it is now in the second line by when I add a break, which is like pressing enter. Okay, so now the web page is done, except it hasn't got any style, it hasn't got any format, except the default format. The heading is big, but because it's H1. Other than that, it is a nice picture here as well. Yeah, I wish I could ski like that, but I can't. Not anymore, because I never learned it. But I can never try now, I'm told. But maybe you can. But you can learn definitely how to create the web page for it. So with a heading, a paragraph, a picture, and footer. How we have done it: the HTML has inside it head and body. Inside the head we have the title. Inside the body we have the header, we have the section, and the footer. Okay, and inside the footer we have the copyright symbol and the name and the date. Inside the section we have the paragraph and the image, and inside the header we have the heading, which is the H1 heading. Excellent. Now next we need to create the style for it. So in order to create the style, we need to create a new file. We are going to use it proper way using external CSS, but in the future we'll learn about the different kind of CSS: internal, inline, which is the same HTML line, and the external. Yeah, but I'm starting you the hard way, external CSS, but it makes life easy. Yeah, styles. Okay, and I'm looking for cascading style sheet. Where is it? Yeah, you need to look for it. Yeah, so I'm looking for the extension CSS. Is here, right? Okay, styles.css. I am saving it in the same folder. Okay, so what style am I creating? I am creating first thing to do is body. Let's say we want to make the body background color. Let's put with my favorite color, light pink. Launch in Internet Explorer. Oh no, I can't launch this, but even if I launch it now, it's not going to work. I need to do one thing inside the HTML. I need to make a link to the CSS. So how do I make the link to the CSS? I need to use the link tag inside the head. So I type link, but it has three attributes. One is relation, rel for relation. Another one is href, and another one is type. Okay, so the relationship would be style sheets. And it's going to be related to the file styles.css, and it's going to be of a type. It is text, as you know, but it's of course it's CSS within a quotation mark. Okay, so that's how you create a link to the CSS file. Okay, all right, let's save it, let's run it. Oh, it didn't work. What happened? Styles. Oh, you see, I forgot to close the quotation mark. I didn't do that purposely, but I'm glad I did, because you need to learn how to fix it. Launch in Internet Explorer. Right, this is with a background with my favorite color, pink, but I know most of you don't like pink, so I'm gonna change it for you, just for you, to light blue. All right, save it, check it. Yeah, it's changing to light blue. Okay, so let's change some other values on the CSS. What else do we want to change? Perhaps we could change the paragraph, right? We can change the paragraph. What can we decide about the paragraph? So we can give it a different background. Actually, for the paragraph, we can decide to make the background color pink, right? For the paragraph, I can give it that color, that background color. Font family, font dash family, you write it like that, and this is in, you know, the colon in CSS is like equal. So the font family, we are going to make it equal to Verdana, or if Verdana is not available, we can accept Arial, or we can accept Helvetica. Yeah, all right. What else do we want to change for the paragraph? The font size equal to maybe whatever that is available for the device. We want to get a little bit bigger than that, so this is how we write it. EM. If we put it 1 EM, give me the device font, but we want it to be a little slightly bigger. Let's make it for 1.4. Okay, uh, and how about color? Now the color this time we are going to specify it in different ways. I am getting the hex value. Please research about hex value for colors, but I will be explaining it uh, in class, maybe in a video. But this is a hex value for blue color. Let's see. For blue color based on Eritrean flag. Launch in Internet Explorer. Okay, so we have for the paragraph different highlights. On the second thought, I will remove the pink from the paragraph background. But now, next I want to do the heading. Which heading do I have? So this is the first I want to type the selector and the start and finishing, yeah, with the parentheses, and the heading I need to specify the color of it, and I want to base it on the Eritrean flag color, so I want to make it the same as given information about it. So I am using that, and I'm gonna use maybe the same font, or I can make it Kandara, and background color FF C7 and 26. You need to research how hex values are used to set the colors. I'm not going to explain it here, but you have to do some work. So there's no way you can learn everything without putting your own work. Launch an Internet Explorer. Oh, sorry, I can't do that with the CSS, but here I can do with this. Alright, yes. So with the heading, with the paragraph, right, it's coming up. Alright, then next is I need to program the footer. What do I want the footer to be? Okay, the footer, oh, I don't want to make it capital letter. Oh, it's not footer. Oh, sorry. I will start and finish. And footer background color. Oh, sorry. Okay, we can keep that. The font size, we want it to be small, isn't it? Yeah, so whatever the device font, maybe it will be smaller than that. Okay, whatever you get as an example from me, please always change it, experiment. Okay, you really have to implement your own. Height, let me put 50 px. Background color, it's, you see each line CSS is finishing with a semicolon. Background color, background color is going to be with the hash 12 AD. If you can find the hash in your keyboard, it is on the bottom right, in the main part on the right hand side near enter key, right? 12 AD to be. So we have specified the font family, Font size, we want to specify the color of it. Okay, we want the color to be FF CSS. Okay, alright, let's save and come here and run and launch in Internet Explorer. So we have done the web page with launch in Internet Explorer. Okay, alright, some things didn't work. I wonder why. The footer, whatever I have programmed for the footer is not working for me. It's good that this is happening in front of my audience, you, so that let's see if we can fix it together. Okay, so when I check the web page after doing the footer here, when I check the web page in Internet Explorer, run launch in Internet Explorer, it's not really changing the attributes for the footer in Internet Explorer, whereas in Chrome, if I do run and launch in Chrome, it's actually changing the attributes. Okay, so I would look into it. There are some things that may not work in some browsers, but in this case, in both browsers it should work, but it didn't work. I'll try to explore and come back to you with a reason. But you have learned how to create a web page by creating structure and the contents. The contents are like the organs, and structure is like the skeletons, and the styles are like the makeup. So we did the makeup for the body by giving it background color light blue. For the paragraph, font family Verdana if available, otherwise Arial or Helvetica. Font size for the paragraph 1.4 EM, so that's big. And the color is given this color for blue color. For H1, the color, font family and background is set. And for the footer, the background color, the height, the color, the font size, and the font family, including the background color, is given, which is showing in the Chrome version. Okay, so thank you very much for coming and watching the video. While it is voluntary to watch or not for others, for my students it is compulsory. Well, it would be compulsory for some of you, because I need all of you to achieve at this stage that level of being able to create a web page using HTML and CSS. Thank you very much.